Welcome back to Blue Collar Sports Talk. I'm Mark Saxton,
I'm Joey Cundiff.
and this is
The Manalist, Matt Singer.
Let's Go. What a week, huh?
What a week. Kind of a
What a
boring.
week to talk some shit, huh?
Let's
Right.
go. And it is time to
Dude.
talk some shit.
I'll talk some shit with you.
Well, you better. If your paycheck's not coming through.
Well, those other paychecks are in the mail, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that's what I figured. Yeah.
It's the busy season.
Right to the bank, right? I mean, I don't even have to cash them. I don't think.
we sent cash. You didn't get it?
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
Oh, cash. Cash. Yeah, cash is king around here.
I'm gonna have to call UPS or FedEx or somebody.
Yeah, somebody messed it up. All right,
Let
Matt.
me check my delivery schedule.
There you go. So start us off with your college football professional analyst.
But first, let me see that sweater again.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing: boats and hoes.
There
That's
it
what
is.
I'm talking about.
Step
Boats and
brother,
hoes.
right there.
Boats and hoes.
Yeah,
Gotta have me some boats and hoes.
boats and hoes. Catalina wine mixer, baby.
The Santa Maria. We
I
do
think
it
in
on
the
the bottom
bottom,
while
I'm
we're drinking
drinking
sangria. Nachos and lemon heads on my dad's boat. You won't go down because my dick can float. All right. That's enough of that. All right, Matt, what you got for college Saturday?
Well, college Saturday. Let's take it a step back for a second. Let's recognize that the committee has made their decision. I do believe the best four teams are in, although I got to give an honorable mention to the team I had no desire to see in there for the longest time, which was Clemson. I mean, they just looked sorry to me kind of for such a good team. But once they put Cade Klubnik in, the freshman phenomenon, or phenom, I guess we'll say, they look a lot better. But the best four teams are in. We got Ohio State 1, we got Michigan 2, TCU 3, your LaDainian Tomlinsons, and then the four Ohio State Buckeyes get the second chance, sneaking in, of course, after USC lost their matchup.
Man, USC
in the Pac-12.
fucked it all off.
They did, didn't they? And they look good. They look good to begin.
It did.
It all unraveled. But guess what?
Painted
It's
his
another
nails and said "fuck you," and he, that came back to bite him because he was the one sitting there with nail polish remover, removing that.
Yeah, right.
When
Yeah.
USC couldn't do that.
Yeah, I love how they're all polishing their nails. I mean, but you got to have the right nails on for the job. You got to get your hair did.
What's crazy about that is ESPN was posting those pictures with him saying like "fuck Utah," "fuck all these teams."
Yeah,
and they didn't realize his nails were painted and said that. So ESPN had to go back and delete a bunch of photos.
right.
So a bunch of his Heisman photos are edited to where like his fingers are not like blurred, but I thought that was funny. I was like, I literally says "fuck" on his hands.
Real quick, I am interested. What do you have for that Natty game in beginning of January, whatever the fuck day it is? Who do you got? What two teams?
Well, here's the interesting thing. I mean, a lot of people think that Ohio State's the third best team. But of course, they're not going to pit Michigan and Ohio State against each other. Not for the semifinal. I'm wondering, and this is just a thought, what if Ohio State goes in there and beats Georgia? I mean, Georgia does play better against good competition, but I mean, come on. When was the last time a walk-on 25-year-old player has ever led their team and won a national championship? I'm going to say this. I'm going to go Ohio State, Michigan. And I don't like it. I think Georgia's the best team by far, but I did make the prediction Michigan was going to win the whole thing anyways because they were grateful, if you remember that.
Yeah.
And I really do think they're grateful to have Harbaugh. I'm going to give TCU more credit than what a lot of people do, but I'm going to say Michigan there in the Fiesta Bowl. I'm going to say that Ohio State takes care of Georgia in the Peach Bowl, even though Georgia's essentially hosting them, right? I mean, because the game's in Georgia. But Yeah.
I
Why you? What are you thinking?
I really think TCU, and people hate me for this one. People call me stupid for this one. I think TCU advances one game, and then I think their time comes to an end
So-
rather violently.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Is it
I would-
possible? Is it possible for a TCU and Michigan final?
No.
Yeah, thank you.
So what I'm saying is, Joseph, just making that point clear. Who the fuck do you think TCU is gonna beat to get there?
Just one team. That's what I'm saying. They're
Oh,
gonna play
just one
hard.
game.
Yeah, I said one
Oh,
game,
yeah,
but they're
my
not
bad, my
advancing.
bad, my bad, my
Who
bad.
the fuck you coming after?
I misunderstood that. I was trying to keep track of.
Yeah, no, so here's the deal. Michigan is going to beat TCU, but I think it's going to be. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be close or a blowout or what. I just think Michigan's going to win, but I do give TCU. I mean, I've had thoughts where I was thinking about picking TCU.
Yeah,
Just because Michigan is.
I think they're too strong right now.
Yeah, I think they're flying high after last year's beatdown in the semifinal. I think they want to have a little bit of redemption.
Yeah.
I think they would like to replay Georgia, to be honest with you. I don't think they want to play Ohio State, but if they could replay, because didn't Georgia, wasn't that who beat them last year?
Yeah, Georgia won.
Yeah, I mean,
see, but I
big
think TCU
Smash.
has a chance against Michigan because they couldn't play in the finals because it's the first game.
Oh, is it?
Ding dong. Anyways, I think TCU has a chance, but I don't think they can keep this magical run going. That's my only issue. And they've been banged up, you know.
Yeah.
I think Michigan, if they survive Michigan, they're going to be too hurt to keep competing.
So we're really looking at a Michigan Georgia finale.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, more than likely, but I'm still picking Ohio State, the rematch.
Hey, that'd be a badass like for a rivalry for a championship.
Telling you, I ain't betting no more on Ohio. Fuck Cleveland.
Everybody's expecting SEC teams to just like overrun the playoff, you know.
Yeah.
And now we got two Big Ten teams that could potentially meet for a championship. I think that's pretty exciting, man. But I do want to mention this too. There's another big game. Well, okay, so you know how a lot of times bowl games aren't as exciting anymore because these premier players, you know, they opt out if they're not playing for the chip. Well, today news broke, and I think it was just Nick Saban telling somebody from ESPN or something. I don't know who broke it. But there's two top 5 picks that are not opting out of their bowl game. They're going to be playing the Sugar Bowl against K-State, a team that just beat TCU for the Big 12 championship at Bama and K-State. And Bryce Young is opting into the game, not out.
Well, okay.
And so is Will Anderson Jr.
So here's my thing with Bryce Young. I think he had a disappointing season and he's trying to climb the ranks again. Now he is. I mean, who else are you going to draft above Bryce Young right now?
I don't think anybody. I think that the worst team is always searching for that quarterback.
Right. But I really don't think that any team is going to. When Bryce Young plays this, it's only good for Bryce Young's stock, unless he hurts himself, you know, and that's something different.
Well, yeah.
But I think Bryce Young needs this game to prove to NFL teams that, hey, it was a weird year. Alabama wasn't everything that we were talked about, but I'm still who I am. I think Bryce Young needs that for himself.
No, I agree with that. I mean, especially if he's scared. I don't think he's scared, but I mean, both they're projected to be top 5 picks, Will Anderson Jr. and him. But yeah, I mean, I get where you're coming from too, because he wanted to run away with the Heisman again, I'm sure. And that just didn't happen, you know, but I really think that
that's them.
It's just, I mean, it's a good thing for football, for college football, to have them play. But I mean, we saw what happened with Jamison Williams last year.
Yeah.
But they were competing. They were still competing for a chip.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's different, but at the same time, he gets injured. He drops a few spots. He's still a first round pick.
Right.
And
Well,
and
Jameson Williams, did you see him Sunday? Well, I know you saw him. I know you saw him score his first NFL career touchdown in his first game back from that injury against them Vikes.
yeah, well,
What a
but
rough
Lions are kind of
day.
scary. They're the scariest 6 and 7 team out there, aren't they?
Yeah,
Are they
scarier
6
than
and
that
7?
10-3.
Yeah.
Wait, Matt, I have something for you, okay? And I learned
What?
this because I love history, so I like to dive deep on it. And I was watching The Northman, right? And it's a Viking movie, okay? It's a lot about like the Nordic culture, and then it got me thinking. I was like, there's a lot of Viking people on here, and they don't have helmets on their horns, or they don't have horns on their helmets. Okay, you want to know where that comes from? Opera. That's what your Minnesota Vikings are. An
Yeah, well-
opera team.
Well, I already knew that.
And you
horns
still
weren't-
rep the opera team?
Absolutely.
Ah, lordy.
So, hey, what about JG Wentworth? Don't you want your money?
Hey, but he's a
It's your money, you want it now,
He is a
right?
penguin, you know what I mean?
No. The commercial.
Oh, that
Called
is
JG.
Yeah,
JG
but- but
Wentworth.
877
Cash
Cash, cash now. Yeah, that's right. And
Yeah,
the
but
Vikings
nobody
are
likes
going to be
the
the cash
Viking
cow,
woman
so
in that
bet on
one.
them. Bet on them.
Oh,
Bet on
Hey,
them to win the Super Bowl.
Quick question. Now, I don't know. I don't know if you happen to catch any of the highlights from the Wild in the Red Wing game.
I watched that game. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
He said, no, I didn't catch no
Reeves.
highlights.
Reeves, was that a dirty hit or not
No.
on Heronic?
I actually missed the first hit. The second hit where he actually got in his scrap a little bit.
Yeah. And to
I
be
mean,
fair,
was just
Mo
dirt
was
going
on
for
the
the puck. I
ground.
didn't see the
Mo
first
had a
one.
bad step. He did not beat Mo in a fight. Mo had a bad step.
Mo did have a bad step.
Well, Reeves is going to beat. He's one of the top heavyweights in the league. But
Well, let me tell you
Hold
this.
on,
Let me tell you this.
Hold on. Anybody's gonna win when their first skate hits it, it loses its edge,
yeah.
and they hit their knee
Anyway,
on the
okay,
ground.
wait, Matt. I want to
Well,
say
yeah,
this. I want
no.
to say this. Wait. Time out. Reeves is only going to get penalized for this hit because it is Reeves, and he is known to charge. You cannot say, because back when he was a Ranger, you know, it was all aboard. Hey, Reeves is coming down. It don't matter if you get rid of the puck; he's going to charge your ass. So now, don't get me wrong. I love Reeves. Reeves is a great personality, but he is going to get penalized for something like this.
Take it a step further, though. Reeves, when he hit Heronic, that was not a charge. His legs weren't churning, right? He glided into him, but he was gliding heavy. That was a hit, and I agree with
Right.
Joey.
Well, that's what hockey's all about.
Right.
Hold on,
But
hold on.
it's because it's
Contact
Reeves.
sport too, and it's finesse. It's beautiful.
But I do agree with Joey. I think that's targeting at the worst case scenario
Right.
for Reeves, because there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way when Reeves comes in and lowers it, and Heronic picks his head up.
Plus, y'all are winning 4-1. Why the fuck you doing
Well,
that?
can I just
bullshit
tell
anyways?
you this? Can I just bring this up? I mean, what Reeves should have been penalized for, in all honesty, was missing the fucking empty net.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, fuck you, Matt.
From like the top of the circle, you know.
Was it 5-1 final, something like that?
Hey, anyways, Matt,
I
I
think
have
it
your
was
back.
I think it was 4-1 or 5-1.
Matt, I have your
yeah.
back. I'm saying Reeves shouldn't have been penalized, but he is going to probably be suspended just because Reeves is known for a little bit.
Yeah.
He you know,
extra. But that was a clean hit.
It was
Yeah,
clean.
I see a lot of Wings. We're Wings fans, right? I see a lot of Wings fans coming out. Oh, that was a dirty hit.
And
No.
we've earned our red wing, by the way.
Well, at least you
But it
threw
was
the
a clean
pussy on
hit.
the
We
ice.
had-
Imagine, we all in high school. Anyway. But
At least you threw the pussy on the ice when the game was over.
hey,
Or the octopi.
hey, easy.
Hey, how many championships you won?
What's your playoff streak? Huh?
Right? No, I get it. No, I get it.
Anyways, go ahead. Go back.
Red Wings are beautiful, man. Hockey Town, USA.
That's
Yeah,
right. Amen.
Let's go.
So the one game today that really caught my attention was the University of Alabama Birmingham taking on the Roethlisbergers of Miami of Ohio. You know, but it was actually No, I mean it was pitted. It was the 6-6 versus 6-6. So you had one team that's going to end with a winning season, one team that's going to end with a losing season. We just talked about the guys that opted in to actually play. Well, there's one player that you might not know that plays for UAB that actually opted out, and he was the whole talk the whole day because he's the number one rusher in the entire country. He averages 155 yards per game. His name is Dwayne McBride. He opted out 10 minutes before kickoff.
Yeah.
10 minutes before kickoff. But, they have a good line at UAB. So they looked really good to begin the game. Then all of a sudden, freaking Miami of Ohio makes their comeback. And they're actually in the lead in the third quarter. And then all of a sudden, what happens is McBride's replacement comes in and hits. I mean, I think he had 24 carries for 114 or 116 yards for the game, but he scored two, not one, but two of those things.
That's right.
Is that how you say it?
That's right.
2 tutties in the fourth, which put UAB back on top. And then, of course, with like a second to go, so Miami marches down the field with minute 31 left, minute 30, something like that. With 1 second left, after a face mask penalty on UAB, they're on the 15-yard line. This thing ends, and I shit you not, like the freaking Rams-Titans Super Bowl from 2000. You remember that game?
Where he went down on the one?
He extended, and yeah. Yep. Well, this one, he got 13 of the 15 yards that he needed, and they would have won, but they lost 24-20. They couldn't get across that goal line, but it was a pretty exciting game. It was fun. It was fun to watch.
It was a very exciting game if you don't have the college football playoffs going.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The rest of the games, I'm not even going to bring them up. Maybe a little bit next week. There's a couple games that are going to be pretty cool, but yeah. This one, I mean, hey, UAB ended with a winning season because you remember last time they were 6-6. I don't know if it was the very last time, but back in 2014 they were 6-6 and they canceled the program.
Yeah,
you remember?
Mm-hmm. Real quick, and then just a few minutes. I want your quick assessment on what Deion Sanders is going to bring to Colorado.
Well, he's going to bring persuasion, baby.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
He's going to bring that swag. He's going to recruit a lot. I mean, he's going to get out of the Southwest. He's going to get cream of the crop, I'll bet. He's obviously going to get out of Florida.
Now, Texas. I don't know if you saw this, Matt, and I know you're probably not on TikTok like us young people are, but there's a little shot at you. But anyways, there's a lot of Colorado players that are entering the transfer portal because they do not want to be under Deion Sanders. Did you hear about that? Yeah.
I hadn't heard about that.
They said on their TikTok that it's a joke only, but after his players only meeting where he said, I don't want no hats, no bullshit. You're playing football. Anybody can steal anybody's job.
It's a free market, right?
A lot of athletes were making jokes on TikTok talking about leaving.
Well, Boulder should be saying God bless Deion. Because those guys need to get the hell out of there.
I agree. Now, it's time to move it on to some pick'ems. Joseph's still up 127, 124.
Naturally.
Getting some issues. Now, Saturday football. What? Huh?
I know.
The Vikings play on Saturday.
What do you got?
Yeah.
I got the Vikings, and that is actually my lock over the Colts, 3.5 points. Now, Vegas is really shitting hard on the Vikings lately, not against Detroit, because obviously Vegas nailed that one on the head.
Right.
But there's no way that the Vikings are losing to the Colts after their performance against the Lions. Matt, what do you got? Colts versus Vikings. I know this is very near and dear to your heart. What do you got?
Well, I almost want to be like Greeny and pick against my team, but I'm not going to do it because
pick against reverse psychology, huh?
Yeah, I feel like I could jinx them, but I'm taking the Vikings. I mean, I like your point about after that performance last week, because they need to rebound if they have any hopes. So if not, just shit on the season because they're done.
And I don't think, because they're scheduled to play the Giants right now in the playoffs. If they keep playing like they are, that's going to be a way closer game than you would hope for.
Yeah, well, guess what? If we play the Giants, we're stomping the fuck out of them.
Okay.
Mark, what do you got? Vikings, Colts.
Vikings at 3.5. It's not anything crazy for me, but it is just that.
Yeah.
Now. Oh, wait. I got one other thing for you. Now, with the Vikings playing like they are, I know you, and it's not that long ago, but 2010, that's not that long ago for you, Matt, right? I'm seeing another Vikings collapse, just like the Dome did in Minneapolis, with all the snow, all the pressures on them. They're collapsing.
Oh shit! Well, they're not it now. It's a glass house.
Yeah, and there's
they actually have the glass house.
So even if you get them nosebleed seats, you're still gonna get snowed on if you're a Vikings fan.
Right.
Say thank you to them. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the deal. I mean, if you're thinking back to like what was it? Yeah, 2010. Well, you talking about the Brett Favre NFC Championship game where they fumbled the ball like 5 times?
No, I'm talking about when the stadium actually collapsed.
Oh, I know when when the Metrodome collapsed. Yeah, I do remember that. But
yeah, when AP fumbled the ball, that broke my heart. I am one of the biggest. I am one of the biggest Adrian Peterson and Jared Allen fans you'll ever find. I own a Jared Allen jersey. Right, I own one. I love Jared Allen. I love Adrian Peterson. Who can hate Brett Favre? That was a magical season that came to a crumbling end.
That was so bad. Oh, man.
And now we got a battle of who's going to show up at quarterback. Ravens at Browns. Lamar Jackson, as of now, is ruled out. I believe it is too far gone to rule him back in.
I think he's done.
So Tyler Huntley is starting against the Browns. I got the Browns at 3. What do you got, Mark?
I got the Browns at the money line right now, which is 3.5. I like that. I like that money line. I like the Browns. I like the Browns. 3.5 on my notes. Yep. Nope. I like the Browns at 3. That's where it's at. I like it for me. I like it straight up. What do you think, Matt?
I like the Browns. I mean, Deshaun Watson has shown glimpses of his old self.
Past.
But
days past for sure. About 700 and some days probably. But I don't know.
About 53 excuses.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But I mean, look, I think Huntley's pretty decent. He plays well in preseason, anyways. But
they don't let him throw the ball.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust the Ravens even full strength. So, I mean, I know they're good and they're capable of beating anybody. But I got to go Browns on this. I don't know. They got to have a little bit of a collapse here.
Now let's go to a snowstorm.
A primetime game. Finally, a good primetime game.
And a division rivalry. Buffalo, Miami, Saturday night, 6:15 Arizona time. Who you got?
I got Buffalo in that one. Now, I will never touch a spread. I think if you have watched any game this year, you do not touch Dolphins-Bills spread. Stay away from that one. It's going to snow hard. And you know what Tua said? They get snows in Alabama. Fool.
Yeah.
Not his first time.
Hey, but
and he practiced
that kind of snow is a little different. But
I got Bills.
Yeah. I got Bills, but I'm not touching that money line.
Yeah, you know what? Same here. I got Buffalo, and I am absolutely nowhere near playing with that money line. Plus, to be honest with you, even on a clear, sunny day,
no, not touching
these two teams, I'm just not playing with it. I got Buffalo straight up.
What you got, Matt? The money line is at 7. Bills.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, here's the thing. Yeah, because of the weather, I don't even think the Bills are going to play that great.
Right.
I mean, it's tough for everybody.
Yeah.
So that's tough. I think I want to say the Bills are just going to smash them, but I don't think that's even going to because of that weather. I mean, let me just say this. I did not play Tua as my fantasy quarterback.
There it is.
There it is.
Got the Bills winning. Now,
bring it to the Sabbath, huh?
the holiest of days, the days where I skipped out of work because I said I was going to be a pastor because I wanted to watch NFL football Sunday.
Let's go.
I remember
Hey,
that.
big guy upstairs, I'm so sorry about that one. I really am. But it
It
worked out.
should have been
in
a
the
Seventh-day Adventist.
end. Yeah. Hey, but it all worked out. I'm still here. It was not casted down. Anyways, the first game of the morning, Eagles, Bears. I got the Eagles. Now, 9 is a weird line because they expect the Eagles to win, but not win by two possessions in a big way.
No, it'll be 3 possessions because the
Yeah.
Bears are kicking field goals all day.
I don't know if they're
I've
kicking
got-
field goals. Do you remember that?
Hey, I've got the Eagles at 9. I think that's a fair money line.
Now, my only problem is Bears hate the Eagles.
Well, they do.
Like
but
really,
the Bears
no, like
hate themselves most days.
legitimately hate the Eagles.
Yeah.
So I think this one might be closer than 9, but I'm not touching it because I think the Eagles have more potential to win by over 9 than the Bears do by covering that spread. But I hate the Eagles, so I'm not picking the fucking
what
9.
you got?
Well, I mean, come on, man. You don't remember fucking Trubisky's Bears and the Eagles back a few years back? I mean, that Bears defense was freaking.
Yeah, life's a Mitch, huh?
Life is
You
a
marry a
Mitch.
baker and you want to kill yourself.
So who you got?
Eagles all day.
All right. Let's go down south, huh?
Huge matchup.
Where the Saints are hosting the Falcons.
Now, I want to bring this point up real quick. If the Falcons win this game, they are going to be tied with the Buccaneers for first place. So this is a must-win for Falcons. But they have a rookie quarterback. And they're going to lose because the Saints are winning. What you got?
And they're favored by 4, and I got them at that money line. I like it. I like what the Saints got.
The
I
Red
wouldn't say
Rocket.
cooking. I wouldn't say cooking.
What they got?
Hey, but
Oh,
but they hit the microwave a couple of
The
times.
Red Rocket's a little shivery. Takeoff isn't so good.
I'm
it's
taking the Saints. I'm taking the Saints.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, guess I'm taking. Here's the deal. If this is a must-win for the Falcons, I mean, think about what this means for the Bucks. I'm thinking, especially with who they're playing. I'm thinking.
Oh,
I gotta
no.
take Desmond. I gotta take Desmond Ritter in the Falcons.
Mm.
Is that new that influx of I like Mariota, you know,
But he's
But,
not showing
He's
up.
not starting.
And
No,
he
it's
left. He
I
left the
know.
organization.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he is not.
Personal reasons.
Yeah, he is not coming back.
Well, yeah, because they just played. They just put in an old Cincinnati Bearcat Desmond Ritter.
Yeah. So you're taking the Falcons, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
Now, Lions Jets in the armpit of America.
Mm.
This money line is absurd.
Mm.
Detroit's only favored by 1. I got
Well,
as my long shot of the week, Lions are
Ooh.
winning by 7.
Okay. Okay.
Tough defense to play against, but Lions are rolling. They have a chance at a playoff spot. And if they win, the
that's heavy.
Packers are
That's heavy. That's heavy. But I also have the Lions winning, not by 7. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Matt, what do you got?
I was leaning Jets up until about a couple days ago, and it's not because they're now playing. So that's the break. That's the big story today, right?
Beat the shit out of Vikings.
That's the big story today. Is Mike White, of course,
Is out.
is
Mike
the doctors will not let him
Fucking
play.
White is
Yeah.
out.
So we got Zach Wilson, and I still have hope.
Mr. Milson back in action.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with. I don't have a problem with it. What I have a problem with is the game plan, and I'm sure Robert Saleh. You know, Zach Wilson's like, oh, I got a second opportunity. Well, guess what? You're going to be handing the ball off 99% of the time. You'll make a couple throws. One will probably get picked because you're dealing with applesauce fucking Gardner and the other fucking dude over there.
Loud in the South.
Right.
So
moving
I
it
don't
along.
know.
So who you got, Matt?
Lions.
Nice. All right.
Nice.
Now we got 10 minutes and we got to wrap up a few games here. So we're gonna roll through this shit. All right. Next game. Steelers come visit the Panthers. I got the Panthers winning that one, and the line is 3. I'll take them at 3.
Hey, and my long shot of the week at 3 is Pittsburgh. They're going to come in with that defense. Tomlin says, "Hey, I'm fucking working." And it's time to go to work. That's what's happening.
Yeah, Tomlinson is a dickhead this year. What you got, Matt?
Well, is Pickett playing?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
It's still
Well,
questionable.
Okay. Pittsburgh.
There it is.
No question.
There
That's not
it
it.
is.
That's not questionable.
And I'll let you take this next one.
Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Chiefs go down to old Texas.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no.
No,
I see.
no,
I see.
no,
My
no.
ESPN's all fucked up. The Cowboys.
You know where my ex is? Hey, you know where
Go
my ex
down
is?
to the Jaguars, where they're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
take it to them. Now the spread dropped from 14-4 after the last performance, which I can't blame you. I got the
Yeah.
Cowboys winning that game.
Hey, I'm taking the big D. I got to. Sorry, T-Law. What you got,
Yeah,
man?
I'm liking where Lawrence is at right now, but and the Jags on a whole, but yeah, I can't see it. I gotta go Dallas.
There it is. There it is. Now we will go to misery
Mm.
in that
Kansas.
in that Houston stadium. And
Okay.
Kansas will visit.
Yeah,
The Chiefs, Texans. Chiefs are favored by 14. What do you got?
I got Chiefs. I don't know if I'm gonna touch that spread, but I got Chiefs winning
I got Chiefs as my lock
at
at
14.
14.
What you
Matt,
got,
what
All
Matt?
right. Well, I mean, is it Kyle Allen or Dylan Mills?
It's both. That's how they're
It
running their offense.
doesn't matter.
Oh,
The Chiefs are gonna win.
Oh, easy pick.
I love it. I love it.
Now, one of the more weird
Difficult
games,
games.
and I might change it. Oh, wait, I forgot. Russ is out, isn't he?
We don't know that yet.
Let me
It's
check the
still out.
injury report. Russ is out. All right, never mind. Changing my pick.
Yeah, Russ is out.
Russ is out. I'm taking the Cardinals in that game
Cardinals
versus
are
Broncos.
Cardinals are a 1.5 dog. And I will
Well,
also
it's-
take the Cardinals.
Right on. Well, I mean, and they should be a 1.5 dog because they haven't proven they can beat any good defense yet. They haven't
That's
proved
true.
they can beat any bad defense, really. I mean,
That's true.
and let's not forget Kyler Murray's out, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna pick the Cardinals too.
They got more time with their backup.
Why are we all agreeing here?
Hey, don't worry. It'll end right
It's
here.
about to get interesting.
Because Patriots go down to the Raiders. And I got the Raiders winning that game.
Hey, but I got the Mac Attack, the Party Pack, the Heart Attack, Mac Jones doing work for only a 1-point spread. Let's get it.
Matt, what do you got?
I got the Mac.
Ah!
Let's
No, the Mac Scara.
Let's go.
Oh, the Mac Scara running down the face,
Oh.
crying ass
Derek
Derek Carr and the Raiders.
All right. All right.
Yeah, I know you got excited there for a minute, Mark.
I did.
Nice.
Now the Chargers host the Titans. They're favored by 3. What do you got?
I got the Chargers winning this one.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean it's everybody's back for the Chargers except for defense, but
I agree.
don't seem to matter against the Titans. What do you got?
I agree. Chargers at 3, Matt.
This was the toughest game for me to pick actually because I know the Titans want to slow every game down, but yeah, the Chargers are looking pretty good, man. And I had high hopes for them this year at the beginning of the year. I had high hopes for them last year. I think we've all had high hopes for them since we saw Justin Herbert throw a fucking pass in the NFL. So I got to go Chargers, man.
Fair enough. Moving it on down to Tampa.
I hope I got some arm hair.
Cincy. Tampa. Who you got?
I got Joe B, the QB for me.
Let's go.
Winning that game. Ah, didn't get no head. Oh, what you got?
I got the baddie from Cincinnati, doing work. Joey B, QB for me at 3.5.
What you got, Matt?
Patty cake, Baker's man. Roll it up as fast as you can. Oh wait, I don't remember. Roll it up.
He was on a
Mark
roll.
it with a B, and then something fucking
Throw
yeah.
it in the oven for Joey and me.
Yeah, me, yeah.
Right.
I'm
There
gonna
you
go
go.
with Joey B, not
There you go.
Brady. I wanted to make a Brady joke, but I didn't.
Oh, fuck, that hurt.
You can't even joke about him anymore. He's so sad right now.
Hey, he's old. He's divorced. I mean,
It's
let
not
the
even
man
him
be.
though. Yeah, it's just the
No,
whole
no, no, it's-
situation. It's not him. I mean,
No, it's that Bucks organization.
yeah.
Let's bring it to our nation's capital, where Los Gigantes visit the commies. What you got?
You hear me stomping in with that red flag?
Uh-oh.
I got another tie.
Ooh.
Just kidding. I got Taylor Heineke.
Let's
The
go.
Commanders, the commies are going to beat the Giants.
Taylor is gonna cover that spread at 5. The commies are winning this one.
What you got, Matt?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
It is.
It is. Take a sip.
Now, in Monday Night Football, where absolutely no one cares.
Except
There's
for
a
Jimmy.
game.
No, Jimmy cares. His man crush.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Is
shit.
going to Lambeau,
Mm.
where they had to clean out the entire stadium of snow, where my Packers are hosting the Rams
You know how
and Baker Mayfield.
you know how cheap the Packers are? They won't even hire nobody to
They
clean
let
out
the
the stand.
fans do it. 'Cause
They're like,
we
"Hey."
love them that much. We fit
Well,
into
yeah.
You're that brainwashed.
Let's go.
They love 'em that
You
much.
need your community service for all them
Let's
DUIs you got in
go.
Wisconsin. Go shovel some shit out.
Hey, we got you. Green Bay
Hey.
favored at 7, and I'm taking AR, not 15, but 12. Let's go. What do you got?
Yeah.
I got Baker Mayfield.
No, you don't. I
Is
know
going
you
to
don't.
lose
I
the
know you
fucking
don't. I know
game.
you don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
Matt, what do you got?
And
But
I
I got
like
it as a close game. Go ahead.
I like Baker, but yeah, I got the AR 12. But here's the deal. I mean, those people, I mean, put your daughter, put your little baby on the list right now. Her grandchildren or her great grandchildren will probably get season tickets.
Maybe, hopefully,
Eventually.
great.
Yeah.
Them Wisconsin
Hey.
fans are brainwashed.
I've been to Lambeau though, and that whole area around that is a beautiful thing. That whole city is
jealous.
based on that stadium, man.
He's jealous of 4 years.
I'm jealous.
New fan, bandwagon.
He's just mad because his
Bandwagon.
favorite quarterback is being accused of not
Bandwagon.
getting the MVP.
Bandwagon. Last thing I want to cover.
Joey
thinks
that Jalen should be MVP.
No, don't spread that bullshit. That's fake
No,
news.
well, that-
You
I
got, hey,
still mean,
Mark,
where's
wait.
that
Everybody, you
Oh,
hear
wait.
this? Oh, I'm the only one with my earpiece. Mark, for that statement, just got hired on CNN. Oh my lord.
Oh,
Spreading the
shit.
falsest of news.
I won't forget about y'all.
No, hey, last thing,
Well, thank you,
shout out
Mark.
to Micah Parsons for telling nothing but the truth. Amen.
Respect, Micah.
Amen. Yeah.
Hey,
No, I mean, hey, Jalen's throwing a better ball, but yeah, it's the
Patty
system.
Mahomes.
For me, it's
Patty
the system.
Mahomes.
I can't root for him yet. You know what I mean? I just can't.
Me neither. Fuck him.
And
No, I'm not
that's
sure I
the
ever-
time that we have, folks. Thank you for talking some shit. Matt, thank you for your time.
Thank
Y'all
you
have
for
a good
yours.
weekend.
Thank you for the platform.
Hey, and let our picks hit, let our parlays hit. There's rent and bills to be paid.
That's true.
Yeah, right.
All right, guys, have a good weekend.
All right, later on.